Hi everyone, it's Derek from the iReady podcast here, and this is my reaction to the 4-0 victory against St Johnstone in the Premiership today. Brilliant result, great performance. We never really had to get out of second gear. It was as routine a victory as I think you could have got, and I think the biggest thing that came from today was the proper use of the squad. That was an exceptional use of the squad today, with taking players out who were, I wouldn't say needing a rest, but were going to be more utilised come Tuesday for a bigger, more important game. Bring a few players out from the cold. They done the job. Bring these other players back in and just making sure everybody gets through the game injury free, and it all paid off because it was a great performance to see. We made 4 changes from the Union game. We lined up McLaughlin, Tavernier, Goldson, Davies, Barisic, Jack, Lundstrom, Tillman, Wright, Matondo and Cholak. In the subs bench we had McGregor, Ridvan, Arfield, Lawrence, Davis, Kamara, Morelos, Sakala and King. So obviously interesting that Morelos wasn't starting, Barisic still starting as well, and Davies getting his first start I believe as well for the team. So interesting to see, but it was a good first half from the team, again dominating proceedings with St Johnstone sitting back with all players sitting behind the ball and then hoping to hit us on the break. We had patient build-up, probing and varying our play, pretty much one-way traffic without bothering their keeper too much, I would have said. I've seen a stat from just before half-time where we had 118 passes in the final third to St Johnstone's 18. However, I don't think anybody felt panicked, and fans, players at all, because we had a feeling that it was coming, and I think that's something that we've realised, well certainly I've realised this season so far, is as much as we're dominating proceedings and we're thinking where's a goal going to come from, it pretty much always does, and this was another case in point today. There was an early call for a penalty on the 3rd minute when Cholak goes down in the box. It was a half shout, I would have said. The referee was looking right at it, but it wasn't given. Correct decision ultimately, I would have said. St Johnstone's best chance of the first half came on the 17th minute when they went down the left, a long high ball into our box. Barisic doesn't jump with it, it hits off him. It was also caught underneath Davies as well. The attacker gets the break of the ball and shoots it just wide as he was falling backwards. Had it been on target, I think that would have been in. So calamitous defending there, living dangerously almost, I would have said, but we got away with that one there nonetheless. Our best chance to that point was on the 31st minute. Good patient build-up play, taking the ball from the right to the middle for Lundstrom, who hits a 20-yard shot, and it was bending in, but the keeper having a good save to put it out for the corner. However, we didn't need to wait much longer, because in the 32nd minute, Tillman once again leapt into the air and scored a goal. It was a corner from the left, it was nodded away to the far edge of the box. Wright picks it up, squares it to Tavernier, who floats a great ball to the back post on the left. Tillman leaps up and again heads it into the back of the net, skimming the bar in the process as well. Great goal all round, really delighted, and 2-2 for Tillman. The boy's obviously a good target man, Haitley-esque, you could say. And that's really how the first half ended up. Tillman was playing very well, Wright was trying a lot, more of the same in the second half, get an early second goal which would basically kill the game. However, St Johnstone were the team that got the first main chance of the second half, because in the 50th minute they went down the right, they skipped past Matondo, they squared the ball, the St Johnstone attacker switched his feet rather than shooting, which allows Davies to get in front of it, and the shot was deflected off him, which really took the sting off it. Had he shot one first time, again maybe a different story. However, a minute later, Matondo on the left gets to the edge of the box, switches to his right foot and hits a great shot which cannons off the bar. Really unlucky there. However, we didn't need to wait too much longer, because in the 62nd minute, Cholak made it 2-0, and that pretty much made it the game over and done with there. Tillman plays a forward ball into the box. It was meant for Matondo, who was running in from the left. He slides in to pass the ball to Cholak, who receives the ball, turns and hits it into the back of the net. Just great vision from Tillman there. Good tenacity not to lose the ball from Matondo, and even better execution from Cholak there. Once again, scoring a goal. Just after that though, in the 66th minute, Wright, Tillman and Cholak came off, Arfield, Lawrence and Morelos on. Jack had a shot just wide on the 77th minute. Just after that, Davies and Lundstrom came off, King and Kamara came on. And then 3 minutes later, Arfield, the super sub, made it 3-0 on the 80th minute. It was a lovely pass from Jack in the centre to Matondo on the left, gets into the box, gets to the touchline, looks up, passes to an unmarked Arfield in the middle, who shoots it past a few defenders into the back of net. He was given all the time in the world, but he never shown any panic whatsoever. Great finish from Arfield. And then 3 minutes later, the game was rounded out 4-0 with Lawrence scoring a cracking goal all round. Tavernier to Lawrence to Morelos on the edge of the box. Morelos fed it back to Tavernier, who made the run towards the touchline on the right. Tavernier fends off the defender. A short pass to Arfield, who had tracked his run as well. He controls it, fends off the same defender, crosses into the middle, and Lawrence, again with lots of space, a volley into the back of the net. Outstanding move all round, just one touch passing, great skill, can't fault the team whatsoever. And then that's how the game ended up. So absolutely delighted with that performance. As I said, I don't think we got really out of second gear. It was all about just good hard work, not panicking, varying the play, and a great use of the squad today. We've got a big squad, that's how to use it perfectly. So, sets us up nicely for the game on Tuesday against PSV. That's at home in the playoff first leg of the Champions League qualifier. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff, a massive game. I believe Dave and his boy are going to that game. I'll be watching from iReady Towers here. So, I'll be back with another post-match podcast then after that. As ever, Dave and I just put out our latest podcast. You can get that on all the usual podcast outlets as well. So, all that's left to say is enjoy the rest of your Saturday and weekend. Thanks for listening and goodbye.